This is a Lion Pond Beats production. This is a Lion Pond Beats production. This is a Lion Pond Beats production. This is a Lion Pond Beats production.
The best live stream in the city.
The Signal 27 Show. The Signal 27 Show.
The best live stream podcast in the city.
Crazy.
Welcome to the Signal 27 Show.
What's going on, everybody? It's the
Hey.
Signal 27 Show. Dave, you need to move over
I
some
see.
if you want to be in this picture.
And my mic.
Huh?
Now I got to talk from over here. Let me hold
No,
on.
you don't. No, you
Let
don't.
me share your mic.
Just turn it over like
hell
that.
is going on
I
there?
use your mic.
This show
Ain't
is
nothing-
wicked.
Ain't nothing ever not moved.
Leroy,
Yo, it's been like this since last week.
I got to cram up on my mic. I ain't going to complain.
Yeah, please don't.
No
You know what I'm saying?
space.
Oh my Lord.
Let me move over.
I
From,
get,
you know, this light
I
skin
get a
wood.
fourth of the screen, 1/4.
let me move the
you know when
camera.
your gas tank almost empty?
No, it ain't.
No,
That's
we
my
don't-
life.
We don't roll like that.
Look
There
how my
you go.
neck scrunched down. I
You can
Yeah,
move
light
over.
skin. Lift it up. Light
Go
skin,
ahead,
come on
move
now.
over something. You know what I'm saying? Stop acting like you ain't never.
Okay,
You was
go
in,
ahead and do your thing.
you was in the military. You know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, this is the asthmas.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, I want to thank you all for tuning into the Signal 27 Show. We are back this week
We
for
back.
another episode. Y'all know what's going on. It's still Black History Month, and we about to do this thing. But before we get started, I want to go ahead and let you know who's on the panel today. As soon as I find my switcher, you see him to the left of me complaining about whether or not he got room or not. That's Mr. Arthur. No.
White boy now?
That's Mr. Unity. I'm putting it out there, though, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's Mr. Unity Over Beliefs, a.k.a. Mr. Ryu, the king of conscious comedy. That there is David Emmanuel.
Hey.
He got it.
Signal 27 family.
You want to talk into the mic, though?
Bruh.
What's up, Signal
Oh my
27
God. Can you
family?
please move the mic? Oh my God.
Move the mic. Just all you
deal
gotta
with
do
it.
is turn it. You sure you just lift it up a little bit.
Take him off the camera, please,
know
so
what
he
I'm
get his
saying?
life together.
And
Please.
then, and then on to the right of me,
My
you
brother.
got the author and officer, Miss Lakita Gordon, on the scene.
Hey.
Hey, that's right. And in the studio today, we got special guests, plural. You got Miss Comedian Claudine on the mic.
Cut through, Claudine.
That's right. Hey, Claudine. And then also, I didn't tell Claudine don't wear green.
You didn't? She blended in?
Yeah, her head wrap is blended in with the
but it ain't that
background.
bad. It ain't that bad.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like your skull is the sky today. And then to the far, you want to see it?
Yeah.
I got. Let me see if I can get you to see it. There you go. Look at
See
you.
you. Come through head.
You know what I'm saying? And
Sitting over there
to
looking like a young Eartha Kitt. I hear you.
I'm horribly uncomfortable. Can we just move on?
In your seat.
I know how to. Never mind. All right.
It's
And to
gonna
the
bust.
far right, our special guest this evening is entrepreneur, owner of Blue Skies Foundation. You see him over there. That's the architect.
The architect, y'all.
You know, I had to look up how to spell architect.
Wow.
So I'm happy you did that because what everybody always does, they say architect.
Architect.
And I'm like, I don't know who the architect is. The architect.
That ain't me.
Oh, I had to look it up. I was like, yo, I don't know how to spell architect. I was like, architect. And then I put the K in, and you know, Google didn't help me out. None at all. Google wasn't at all helpful at all. Google's like, I don't know how to spell that neither.
Hey,
You know?
Google
okay,
usually
well
know
said,
everything.
did you say come through here?
That's what I said. Come through head.
You talking about
head?
Claudine?
When Claudine head was blended with the thing.
I don't.
K Webb came in late. Hey, brother.
No, well, I think it's too early in the show for me to talk about.
Yeah, I'm
what those people
confused.
said.
Yo,
Yeah, Leroy, just do your thing, man.
yo,
Act like I'm
because
not
you're
here.
over there. You're over there
Just
doing
act-
repairs and shit to the table.
Act like I'm not here like you was doing in the beginning.
I was gonna act like you was there in the beginning. You know what I mean? Oh, anyway. So you know how we do. We are more structured this week. I want to thank everybody who's tuning in into the show. Of all those that's in the chat, I want you to go boom in the chat room for anything that you might agree with. And if you don't agree with it, we still don't care. But it is what it is. Wow. Hello. You know what I'm saying? But we do appreciate you all for watching, tuning in. Please like, comment, and share. Let everybody know that the Signal 27 show is Jacksonville's #1 live comedy podcast. Also, I want to go ahead and let you know, right now we are getting ready to hit the Black History Facts. So before I get started,
Come through, black people.
Yeah, you know, black people are everything is everything.
Everything.
So, for all of y'all that don't know, Deputy Royce James, we're honoring him today because, for all of y'all that don't know, Deputy Royce James is the Florida deputy from Volusia County who's credited with going over and beyond his duty. He recently rescued a 13-year-old girl who was reported missing. She was found in a hotel room being held by a 22-year-old male who lured the teen to meet up over the internet. Now, there were some things questionable in reference to the teen being, you know, you shouldn't even be on the internet talking about you going to meet up with somebody or whatever, but it is what it is.
Okay, nasty people.
Right, but she got herself into a situation. And lo and behold, my brother went over and beyond. He went to the school. He went from hotel to hotel looking for this girl. And when he found her, the little dude came to the door. The 22-year-old dude came to the door with just his drawers on. And she was balled up in the chair. So ain't no telling what he was getting ready to do to her. And he wouldn't let her, and he wasn't going to let her go. You know what I mean?
Come on,
So
Deputy James.
it is what it is. When he got to the door, the homegirl, the 13-year-old, ran into his arms, kind of like when the other black guy found those girls that was down in the basement.
At
and
the
they
McDonald's.
ran into McDonald's. You know what I mean? So give it up to Deputy Sheriff Royce James.
Come through,
thank you,
Deputy.
Sheriff.
Thank
You know what I mean?
I think they tracked him down because he had a whole bunch of Hubba Bubba bubblegum receipts. They tracked him down.
Okay, whatever that means. You know what I mean?
You never heard that? Ain't nothing to him but bubblegum and hard dick. You know?
Oh wow.
Nah, I ain't never heard that before. That's
know.
new. No, that's
confused.
an old slavery term.
Okay.
So, also, before we close out the Black History Facts, I do want to give a shout out to Miss Tiffany Hainesworth. Tiffany Hainesworth is the owner of the brand Tea Capri. She has, I can't even read my own handwriting. She's created her own space in the adult beverage industry. She is the first black woman to solely own her own tequila brand. So y'all give it up for Miss Tiffany
Come
Hainesworth.
through, Miss Tiffany.
Miss
Go,
Tiffany
queen.
Hainesworth, congratulations.
Right, and just to let you all know, since she is from the DMV, she is from my hometown, our hometown,
Yes.
Lakita. So she created her own liquor brand. So I want to give shout out to that because I would love to drink a vodka with Signal 27 on it.
Osric know.
Hey.
Osric never heard that before.
What?
That saying that I said.
What was the saying that you
The
said?
real players know the real. Ain't nothing over here but
okay,
bubble
no,
gum and
exactly.
hard dick, and I done
That's-
ran all out of bubble gum.
No, okay. if that's what you and Osric was talking about.
No, I'm just saying that's what we used to say back
I
in the day.
ain't never say that. Osric laughing about it too. You see him down there
Leroy,
laughing about it.
Leroy, to your credit, you only been with one goddess, which is a good thing.
Okay, that's true. Yeah,
I
you've
used to
been
do
with
3 at a time.
Yeah,
when I
you
was
I'm going to throw up in my throat. Can we stop?
Yeah, you was a hoe. We all know that you was a hoe.
No, people love me and I love them. Love is love.
Right, but you was
Was it
loving
love,
with
though?
you was loving
Yeah,
with you was
I used to have a lady. She used to hide behind my door. My grandma lived in the house. I come through the door and bump her, be like,
right,
"What
but
you doing here?"
can't you love without giving penis?
You should have told them that. That's what she wanted.
Wow.
It ain't my fault.
Wow.
I didn't know no better back
man.
then. I was getting, hey, you can have it.
Oh,
You
man.
can have whatever you like. When that song was coming out back during that
well,
time.
I'm
You know
just
any
glad
better
that-
now, though?
Right, I'm just
You know
glad.
any better now?
Oh no, nobody can get it now. I don't even want your spirit on me like that. It's deep. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway,
None but the righteous.
all right. Well, y'all give it up for David and his clean pineal
Gland.
I'll give it up for him because he was out there with them hoes in different area codes. And so thankfully,
I
he ain't
got
catching
countries,
nothing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He probably caught that Agent Orange, didn't even know about it.
He was loving them long time.
Put some
Right,
turpentine on the head and I'm good to go.
Right. Is that what
Oh
they call
my gosh.
it? Turpentine dog, really? Anyway, moving on.
Wow.
So I want to first thank Jason.
Have a dick.
Boo. I want to thank you for coming through the show today. I want to go ahead and definitely ask you some questions as to reference to what you do. Go ahead and give us some details. Just let us know a little bit about yourself real quick.
So hello everybody. My name is Jason the Architect Tolbert. I am a serial entrepreneur, certified brand and business coach, radio personality. I do a whole lot. A community activist. I do a whole lot. But I think the reason why I'm here specifically was to talk about Blue Skies Foundation. Blue Skies Foundation is a nonprofit that we started now going on, I want to say 3 years ago.
Yes.
2 years ago. I get confused, but we have been making great headway and great leeway in such a short amount of time. And I'm just thankful that everything played out the way that it did. And I thank you guys for having me on the show. Even when I got the call to be on the show, I was like, yep, I'm coming.
Okay, well, I'm thankful, yo, because
Yes.
I definitely want to speak in reference to that. That's in reference to the main topic, but as of right now, this is strictly in reference to you. Okay. As far as Blue Skies Foundation, how did it actually come about? How did you actually start, or how did it come to fruition?
So I have to say, shout out to Chocolate Feet.
Chocolate feet, my sister.
Chocolate Feet is, I think, my longest running client up underneath Tolbert Management. That's one of the businesses that I own. She is a 13-year lupus survivor. And we were on the road. We had went to go do a show, I think, in Orlando. And we were on our way back. And the skies were just blue as ever, like a painting. It was unbelievably blue. And she literally said out her mouth, look at those blue skies. There's always blue skies ahead. And literally when she said that, she was like, that's for you, Jay. I know that is for you.
Yes.
And literally that became the name of the foundation, Blue Skies Foundation. And our mantra is actually, there's always blue skies ahead.
That's
so shout out to
what's up.
Chocolate Feet.
Oh,
Chocolate Feet, the poet, baby.
Poet. Yeah, shout out to Chocolate Feet. She is everything. If you don't know about her poetry, y'all make sure that y'all go out there and follow her because we got her manager right here that's giving her all of this poetry stuff right now. You know what I mean? So as far as Blue Skies Foundation, what is you all's goal? I know it's a foundation. I've done a few of you all's events, but what is your, like, not end game, but what is your purpose within the community? What are you trying to do?
So right now there's 4 different programs. One being Jack's Entrepreneurs and Leaders. That is a program that is catered toward the entrepreneur and the leader community. Because I know as an entrepreneur, I didn't have anybody to come to. I made all the mistakes possible, spent all the money in the wrong places, everything, energy in the wrong places. And I didn't have anybody to tell me, hey, bro, don't do that. That might be a better idea to do this than that. And that's where that program kind of came from. And I'm so proud to say that if you're watching or listening, on Facebook, it's called Jack's Entrepreneurs and Leaders. We are approaching 4,000 members.
Wow.
There we go.
And
That's
that
right.
group right now, we do events in the community to engage that community. Second program is called Survivors Unite. Survivors Unite is a program that caters to the survivor at large. We wanted to change the scope of what a survivor meant when the average person thought about it. If I said survivor right now, I'm sure you guys are thinking cancer, lupus, sickle cell, but there's so many different survivors out there that we don't even think about. We've honored sex traffic survivors, domestic violence survivors, bully survivors, pregnancy and infant loss survivors, burn survivors, transgender hate crime survivor. Anything that you can kind of survive, we honor those people. And happily, I can say that we have a proclamation from the city of Jacksonville that every May, for the entire month of May to the end of time, it is now Survivors Month.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
And we have submitted the papers to the White House to make it national, like the breast cancer is. The next program that we have, what did I say? So we have Authors in Art. Authors in Art is a program that caters to it caters to literacy and promotes literacy in the arts. I believe that every day we kind of lose a little bit of the arts. We lose a little bit of the importance of literacy. So we just provide a platform for authors to come and share their story about whatever book that they have. They can sell it, their process in which they wrote it, and then we turn around and provide a platform for any type of thing that isn't art. We've done the art of comedy before. Leroy's been on that. We've done the art of singing, the art of painting, where there was an actual live painting happening right there on the spot.
That was nice.
While someone was singing and someone else was doing spoken word all at the same time. We just did the Dancers Edition Part 2. We've even done it where we had the Youth Edition. So the youth came and took over the entire show. Youth entrepreneurs, youth authors, and things like that. And then the last program, we haven't gotten it up and running yet, but we're working on it, and it will cater towards the LGBT community because a lot of those guys are shunned, misowned, disowned, whatever you want to call it. And all we want to do is provide dinner for them in or around the holidays because dinner is where
most of our conversations.
Right, and the most memorable conversations happen during those dinners. So that's the last program that we do. So we do a whole lot, but we just try to change our community, focusing on different community types or community basis, if that makes sense.
Okay. Well, first, congratulations on all of the success with Blue Skies Foundation. I just want to first thank you for allowing me to even be part of something that you had thought about doing. You know what I mean? Continue your success as far as making sure that things just stay moving forward within all of our communities, because one community left behind, that just means that's the weakest community. We got to go back and get them. So just bring everybody moving forward to the forefront. You know what I mean? So now, as far as your locations and things like that, where can they find you and be part of your events, be able to get up with you, so that way they can be like, okay, well, what he's talking about agrees with me, so I want to partner with him.
Right. So you can catch us on our website, www.blueskies, plural, foundations, plural.org. You can hit us up there. You can go to Jackson Entrepreneurs and Leaders and hit us up on there. We have a different page called Authors in Art. You can hit us up there. You can go to my personal page, Tolb, Jay space TOLB. Hit me up there. The phone number is 904-701-8774. Give us a call. If we are not able to answer, leave us a message. You can even send that number a text, and we can text it back to you. I think that's about it of how they can contact us. And we're on Instagram too, Blue Skies Foundation, Blue_Skies_Foundation.
Okay. Now, as far as I know, typically there's like an end goal. But what is it where you feel the foundation, where do you want the foundation to go, have, and be, so that way it's kind of like running on automatic? You know what I mean?
So my goal, or our goal, is I would love to see this in every state. Okay. This is not just happening in Jacksonville. This is not just something that's needed in Jacksonville. This is needed everywhere.
So you want chapters?
I do.
Okay.
And I'm about to leak something. So this year we're about to invade Atlanta.
Invading.
With Authors in Art.
They're invading.
So little by little, we're making our footsteps. First, we needed to capture Jacksonville, which we have successfully done. Now we're about to start hitting the Atlantas, the Orlandos, the Tampas, the Daytonas, and then it's going to just keep going further and further out from there.
Okay. Well, y'all heard that.
You heard the plan, baby?
It has dropped. He is getting ready to invade Atlanta with Authors in Art. So do you have an idea of what the actual first event will be in Atlanta?
So Authors in Art, when we invade Atlanta, is going to be catered toward the dancers. Because the last Authors in Art we did, if I can say, we sold 200 tickets.
Wow.
Totally sold out, ran out of food. Blue Skies and what we're doing, we have never had an event where there were that many tickets sold. So that made history within our organization. And the dude who emceed it, his name is Sammy. He used to live here, moved to Atlanta, brought him back to MC it because we knew that he had influence here. But when he came back, he brought some dancers with him from Atlanta. So now we're in talks right now of invading Atlanta with the dancers edition.
Okay.
Come through.
So you see that it makes good sense for all of y'all that's out there to get up off of your butt.
Yep.
You understand?
Get off your ass.
Yeah.
You're right. Because listen, people always sit up there and say, when I first moved to Jacksonville, man, it ain't nothing to do in Jacksonville. You can't.
There's
nothing
so
to do
much
in
to do.
Jacksonville.
People so
Right.
Right. It's so
There's
much stuff
plenty
to do here
man,
in Jacksonville, but Jacksonville just got this mindset. Well, I'm just a old nigga.
Well, no, because you can make paper footballs, you can make paper planes.
Yeah, but people got to get out of this mindset that, man, the only thing I want to do is get drunk and go to the club. No,
Yeah,
there's
eat boiled
other
crab.
things to do. Right. You can go. Yeah, you're gonna.
Can't do that.
Like I'm serious. Like
For
I
the
can't.
record, bro, I don't give a
They will.
For the
everything,
record, the
anything.
crabs are steamed.
steam. Okay,
But I don't
thought
think
they
it's different.
were
Like
boiled.
if you was to do a Blue Skies Foundation
Hey.
and it's garlic crabs, you gonna get all them good.
Yeah.
You might have to team up. Signal 27.
Right,
All you
Signal
make is
29
gumbo. They like gumbo too.
Right. Where you
Anything
going?
with shrimp and crabs in it,
You
really.
ain't right.
Yeah.
Listen, where you going? I'm going to Blue Skies. They got crabs there. They got them good ones too. Prawns. They got the big prawns.
I'm gonna pull some of the crabs off here and put them in the pot.
So,
Oh my lord!
Stupid.
Like,
hold on. What did he say? That went over my head. What did he say?
yeah, he gonna
You
put
let it go.
crabs on
It's
the
all right.
line
Let it-
in a minute.
I had them back in the military though. This girl
See,
got
that's
me.
what.
She
See,
got
that's
me.
what
Can we
happened. See,
She
Can we
did
get off? Can we get off your
Y'all
dick?
brought up
Right.
crabs.
right.
I don't want to talk about your crab.
What did
Right.
I get myself into?
I don't even
I don't
know.
know. You know, there's a.
Well,
you
I
know
knew
what
what I was walking into. I just
Okay,
didn't
you
know.
act like you don't know nobody in this room.
I'm just saying,
Act
be
like you
careful.
don't know.
Everything that look clean ain't clean. That's all I'm telling you. And make sure you wash your meat twice.
Yo, that's a damn shame.
Both figuratively and literally.
Yo,
You ain't put no turpentine on that time.
right. Turpentine
I
burns your
ain't know
balls.
nothing
Not saying
about
that
it
I
back
get
then. I was,
that.
when they say young, dumb, and full of what? Audrey finished that sentence for me. Young, dumb, and full of what? Y'all know that. What's the word?
I don't know.
No, wasn't no
Yo.
bubble gum.
I don't know.
So what I want to do is first I want to once again thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. For all of y'all that don't know, we are live on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, and we also are live on Twitch. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be watching the Signal 27 show. Once again, please like, comment, and share because we are Jacksonville's #1 live comedy podcast. Listen, Jason, before we move forward, you stated that you was doing some other business as well. I know Blue Skies Foundation was the focus of the beginning, but what other ventures are you into right now?
So I have a cleaning company. My cleaning company, We Do Everything Cleaning Company, is my longest running cleaning company that I started. We are going on 6 years with the cleaning company. We have Tolbert Management Agency where
Okay.
we manage talent, events, businesses. I have what's called the Mind Your Business with the Architect show.
Yeah.
We haven't seen that out in a while. That's just because we're doing some reconstruction. We're really building so that one day we can be like this. Let's see. What I did. We Do Everything Cleaning Company, Tolbert Management Agency, the Architect. So now the Architect is its own brand
Okay.
because I was coined the Architect. I didn't make that up. Somebody started calling me that, and the people just started calling me that to the point where they were like, "Oh, that's the Architect." They didn't even know my name, so I had to. It just makes sense to brand the Architect, so I had to go ahead and make a logo. So now the Architect is a MC. You can book me to speak at your event, motivation speak, MC it. I can manage the actual event for you. Like it's a whole. I'm creating the website and building the website literally right now. So that's that. I know that's a whole mouthful.
Well,
that's
it just so happens that it's funny how things like that happen. I was talking to Chocolate, right? Chocolate, the comedian, and she
I like
we did we know. No, I was talking to Chocolate, the comedian, at the Comedy Club of Jacks one day. And when I was talking to her, I was telling her, she was like, well, you good on stage. I like how your presence is and stuff on stage. She was like, but you ain't got a stage name. And I was like, well, I was like, I don't. You know what I'm saying? It's just Leroy. She was like, but you did a joke talking about you was the last Leroy. And I don't know no other Leroys. That should be your name. Because I'm going to call you that the next time I see you. And for sure, when she saw me, she was like, what's up, the last Leroy? And I was like, Well, I guess that's it because it just sounds good.
that's
You
it.
know what I mean? So I did everything that you did. I've done. Got the web page and all of that.
And you
All of
need
my
to.
cards and stuff got the Last Leroy on it. So if they need to find me, you know where to find me. It's thelastleroy.com on all your social media platforms. Thelastleroy.com. You go to www.lastleroy.com.
Can you breathe?
No,
Let me ask the last Leroy, the architect, and the two nice melanated goddesses we have on the panel. If I change my comedian name to Raul, would that be good? Because I like that. Like, that's one name. Like, you know, no two names. It's one name, like Raul on everything. What y'all think?
I think it's a great idea.
I think it's a good idea.
I like it.
What's the purpose behind it?
Well, my rap artist name is Raul, and everybody. Well,
I think that
my
might
rap
be-
people, they follow me in rap, and they love Raul, and you know it's kind of like one name. I can tell you to type that in any search engine, and you can pull up my stuff. You know what I mean? So I would like for him to represent me in comedy because it's too many pages when you
I
got to
understand.
represent all these different entities of yourself. It's like it's too much work. I'm just gonna merge everything together like gumbo, you know.
And then
So-
whoever wins, right?
Well, I don't know if there's a winner. Like you are the winner because all these things are in you. You know. That's
Oh,
you.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
hey. let's see what Jay got to say about it. He was going to say something. I
I
accidentally cut him.
was.
Oh,
So,
yeah, he is the brand management.
Yes, right.
So and everything has to have a purpose. You can't just do it just because it sounds good or whatever the case may be. So with that being said, is Raul a spinoff of David, or is David a spinoff of Raul? Am I saying it right? I'm sorry.
Right. Raul, Rauob, and Ra is
Raul.
sun god, and
Okay.
UOB is union of belief. The only thing that I have trademark out of all the shirts that I have. So
Gotcha.
it's a combination of both.
Yo,
But-
my man said your name sound like a brand of spaghetti sauce.
Yeah. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with being the sauce.
No, that's old
You know what I'm
head.
saying?
Roddy
dripping
Rod.
with
Yeah.
sauce.
Rod. You want some of that work over here, bro? Let me look at your picture, because that's why I started ranking on people and stuff. What's
Oh
up,
my
Roddy?
gosh. Stay focused,
We
bro.
gonna get- Hey, we can turn it up a little bit. You got to keep engaged with your comedic self. You know, you understand what I'm saying?
So,
What popping, Rod? What popping?
all right. So,
No.
nonetheless, did he answer your question for you?
No, I asked
No,
him
he
a
asked me a
question.
question.
Oh, yeah, but
Which
then
one
you-
is the derivative of the other?
All of them are derivative of David Emmanuel.
So then David Emmanuel is what you promote, and everything else is the derivative of that.
I don't know.
I mean, no,
They'll-
however you
Well, I
want to
mean,
do
They
it.
got some.
He
Raul
the
got some
subject matter
serious.
expert. So.
Raul got some serious energy. David Emmanuel, comedian, got some serious energy. David Emmanuel, the actor, got some serious energy.
So
And
this
so-
is the real thing, and with everything that I do, and this is what I teach my clients too. Everything that you do, sometimes when you're a jack of all trades, it is hard
to figure out.
to because I do everything well, even quote unquote my mistakes are correct. I don't even
Right.
know how even that happens. So one thing imagine all those things are in a car. One thing has to be the driver,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
everything else is riding along in that car. If it's not that way, I say too many cooks in the kitchen. You got too many people trying to drive, and you're going to confuse your customers. So that's why I'm saying which one
Right,
is a
right.
derivative of the other. Whichever one that is that's driving, you drive that, and everything else will
Yeah.
they will support everything else.
Raul killing the game right now.
And that's free for y'all because he be charging people
Right, he
for
charge-
that.
that's
Okay,
Absolutely
that's free
do.
information.
Hey, that's why we got him on the Signal
Y'all better
27
listen.
show as an exclusive.
Listen.
So
right.
so Raul is killing the game right now. Like Raul has the best network, the connections, the most eyes on him. I'm not gonna drop no name drops because I
That's
got
cool
stuff
because
coming
these porn bitches
But
be
hey,
out there
but
crazy.
hey, listen, I had somebody tell me like yo, Ra, I saw you on the film set. Your clothes were smooth, but what you think was wrong out of all the outfits? And I was like, I don't know, maybe the little gray wig thing I had up under my hat because they had me playing old man.
Okay.
He said, no, Ra, your pants on the suit, they were wide at the bottom. He said, we don't wear them like that no more. It dates you. He said, you're going to have to tighten up your dress game. I said, okay, I'll take that, big homie.
Right,
Shout out
so-
to my big homie that got that album dropping. I shouted out when it dropped, though.
Yeah, give it up to Big Homie who told Dave.
Yeah,
to
I,
get-
Thank you,
I
big
don't do no,
homie.
I don't do no
So-
name dropping. You
No,
feel
it's
me?
all right. Thank you for letting people know that David need to get a skinny suit so that way.
Yeah,
he
that's
can go
pretty
ahead
much
and-
my
Skinny
I can't
tight them
listen-
ankles up.
Listen,
Right.
if you're listening, big
much
homie,
air
'cause I
around
know
them
you on Instagram. But listen, I don't wear my pants as tight as you do.
Right.
It look like you just stuck your leg in some popsicle wrappers or something. But I can't wear mine that tight, bro. I'm just going
Well,
to
it's
be
based,
dated,
it's based on that. It's based on the year that you grew up in. There's no
Way.
in here that I would ever
Well,
wear
you
pants.
too thick
that,
now.
No, but
You-
even still,
Well, they
you
got
too
thick
thick.
skinny jeans.
No, Big
no,
Baby ain't finna
no,
get that
you ain't
thick
about to
ass
step
in
in-
them tight ass pants.
no, they ain't. They
Don't
about to
even
have
try
me-
to squeeze
I am going to
nothing.
step my game up, though.
In them
You
tight
know
ass
what I'm saying?
Had me restricted like
They
that.
look good on some people,
I listen
but
to all criticism, but
they not for you.
Right, you
So,
mess
but
around.
I got a question.
You get skinny
So,
pants and
what
you
if
sit
I
on your
change
nuts.
my name to Claudine? Boom.
boom.
Cause ain't that what your name is?
Damn right.
I'm confused.
There you go.
I'm confused.
No work involved.
No work
They already
involved.
know
It's
you. You ain't
easy.
got to rebrand nothing.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But there's so many Davids. Even when I went on Clubhouse, I'm in a room full of comedians.
Right.
Then another David coming there.
I got you.
Now he might not be as funny as me, so when they critique him and he horrible, it applies to me because they say my name. I'm like, what?
So what's your
what?
what's your middle name?
So
It's Gerard.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go with Raul.
So
exactly.
don't call him that.
You
Don't call
look
him
like, you
that.
don't look like a Gerard. I'm sorry.
Well, you just upset my parents, both the one physical here and the one on the ancestral realm.
I apologize to you, spirit and physical. If that hurt your feelings, I apologize. My middle name Richard, but all my friends
Call me
Call
Big
me
call
Head.
Big.
me Rick. You know.
This show, I swear, this show right here.
Yeah.
Welcome to City 27, y'all.
Listen,
What's up,
Oh my
diggity
God.
dick?
Yo,
architect,
so
just
before we
help
get
us.
moving forward, I want to go ahead and do a quick recap. Of course, we know that's the architect that's over there. That's Jason Tolbert, who graced us with his presence today.
Yes.
Today, we also talked about Deputy Royce James in reference to him rescuing that 13-year-old for our Black History Fact, as well as Tiffany Hainesworth, the owner of brand Tea Capri, who is the first Black woman to solely own her own tequila brand. So we're going to go ahead and move the show forward. But before doing so, we're going to go ahead and hit you with these people that know us. All right, y'all?
Hey everybody, it's the bad girl of comedy, the original bad girl of comedy, Lunel, here in hot and sunny Los Angeles, California. But guess what? I know this. You're not watching or listening to anything if you're not checking out Signal 27 Radio, baby, all day. Stay there.
Yo, what's up? It's Comedian Shang, at Comedian Shang, and it's Signal 27 in the building all day.
Hey, I'm your boy Michael Kanye, world famous, world renowned, often talked about, alleged comedian, and we rocking over here at Signal 27 Radio, baby.
Yo, this your boy Earthquake. Listen, man, Signal 27 is the #1 podcast for live comedy in Duval. And it's your boy Earthquake. I'll be on it, but you need to listen now. But I'm on it now. #1, Earthquake. That's what's happening.
What the hell?
Yo, I
Go to the
wanna thank you
website,
all
sign
He
up. We
saying
won't
that
say
on this
nothing.
for tuning in.
When he
Yeah.
said
Wait,
that,
who said that?
Yeah,
Osric?
He said,
Yeah.
I'll be transgender to get
To
a
get a
meal.
meal.
What his name was going to be? Osrica? Osrica?
wait a minute.
Osrica.
Oz is stupid.
Osric around here knocking women back out with his okra.
No,
No,
he better
no,
not be
Osric
no
better
monkey.
not. Osric is a taken brother. Congratulations, Oz.
He is fiance.
Right.
He started talking about
Oh, he
survivors.
got fiance?
He started
Yeah.
talking about survivors. Osric said,
Well,
"Is
he
there-
ain't
what
got
about
rid
the
of
child
that
support
okra joke
survivors?"
yet.
I was like, what? in the
Yeah, that
world?
could be a survivor too. The child support survivors, Jay. All of the brothers that's in child support out there.
Hey, there's
suffering.
some women out there too.
Right. Some of the hey. But I know Oz is happy. I just pray for you every night, Oz, that you make it out. Because there's no way that you're gonna ever have her want to just, well, you just might, because if she doing a lot of sitting, and you just happen to be laying, and you.
What you mean? Osric been married before he know how
No,
to do
no,
this
no,
thing?
no, no. I'm just saying because you can die doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I keep you
Oh,
on break.
Osric can't breathe. Oh,
Right, yeah. So I pray for you. I know you got a lot of muscles and everything.
Just buy him a snorkel. Buy him a little snorkel thing.
Yeah, we have to make sure Oz get a straw or something to have on the outside because he
who
snorkel.
asked? Osric got married?
He's
She asked
engaged.
him?
No, I think.
Oh, we don't know who asked who.
Y'all silly.
Men don't ask those type of questions.
Yeah, we don't. We
What?
just say
Yeah.
We don't ask who asked who to get married.
right. They
Because
just popped
Leroy,
up-
he ain't asked me. I said, you
Yeah.
marrying me.
Yeah, she did.
You put that thing on
I
the
said,
baby.
She
Jeffo,
did.
you marrying
sealed
me.
the
But see, the whole
Like my
thing.
girl said, I drank the snail across his
not
face,
understanding
and he made me an
no, no,
No,
omelet.
see, it was
What are you
like
saying?
a
Men don't
get
ask
back
men-
thing.
Men
Hold
don't
on.
ask men who asked who.
To get married. Do we, Leroy?
What happened? I'm lost.
Do we go to people when they say I'm engaged? Do we say who asked who?
No, we don't. No, we don't do that.
You don't really care
I don't think
about that
nobody.
shit.
It don't matter as long as it happens.
We just
but my
know
thing,
it's gonna be some extra
hey,
smashing
Autumn, how
in
you
the
do?
beginning until they get mad at each other. We know that.
Yeah. So I was.
Then you got to go in the other room like me.
He mentioned me in the comments. I'm just waiting for the jump.
I like my
But yeah,
other
Oswald, yeah, I keep you in prayer, bro, because I don't want you to smother and die. There's a lot going on back there. And she mess around and slip up or something, and she can.
All it
she
takes
don't
is
get
one
up.
false move.
That's it. Like, girl, I want you to do that.
Asphyxiation.
What's the show?
I've been going to the gym. He know how to press down. He been going to the gym. He know how to press down on them cheeks. Press down on them cheeks like that.
No, but you can't press down if you laying down. He can't, and I know he ain't that strong to be doing bench presses. Like, but never mind. Moving on.
You don't know
Oswald.
how strong he is.
Right? Yeah, he live a lot of packages.
I can't do that much work. I'm a little fella.
They call him a little fella, but his heart is as big as Texas.
Oh my gosh!
I stay in my lane. I hit from angles.
Oh,
like
okay.
they take pictures from angles. I hit from angles.
Yeah. Okay.
Angles, people. Angles.
I'm a ninja up in that thing. You hear me?
Crawl in it.
So
I fall
Your
up
legs
in there.
your legs be
Fall
swinging.
asleep up in there. I stick my neck in there. Hell, I don't care. Go up in there and say, "Hey, what's popping?"
Legs be kicking.
Yeah, be like, hey, what's going on?
He gonna fall asleep after the first nut.
No.
You been holding semen retention.
You're gonna take a while to get this nut out of me. Every time a male ejaculate, he die.
A little bit of fun.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be
And
honest.
I ain't ready to die.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Have any
I'm
of
keeping
y'all
mine.
have any of y'all seen the movie Scary Movie 2 before?
Yeah, I done seen
And
that.
and
I don't
the
want that
girl
wet like
the
that.
girl trapped the
I'm
girl
good.
and the dude was trapped in like a freezer,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So they was like, we need to keep warm, so we about to do it, right? And he must ain't done it in a while. And that man
He didn't make it in.
No, he bust all right, and she was stuck to the wall.
Yeah.
He was like this. She was like and it was just everywhere. Yo, but
you can see how much I'm creating and manifesting right now.
No.
right
I'm
in your
good.
left hand.
No, I don't know. There ain't no beat.
No, I'm just messing with you. The way he looked at me, he's like, nigga, I want you to say some shit
Okay,
about
say it again.
right, you know. But listen, right, moving
Your
forward.
ancestors watching you. Be done shot off on one of your family members' eyes up on the ancestor
At
reel.
the end of the day, you shouldn't have been watching with your dead ass. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh!
Turn
Oh
your
my gosh!
That's the way I look at it. Turn your ghost ass around.
Close your ghost eyes.
Right. Fuck you looking at me for? You know what I'm doing in the bathroom. You
Oh my god!
know what I'm saying? Grandma, get your ass out of here.
Oh my god!
My ancestors watching over me.
Right, your
They
ancestors-
watching over
right.
me.
Okay, watch if
Right.
you want to. Shit.
Right.
I can't wait till you get up there in heaven and they got a list and they reading it off.
I'm like, yep, I did that.
Peekaboo.
What the fuck was you doing watching me though? So moving on, yo. Nonetheless, the main topic of today is if you build it, will they come? So
They damn sure better.
the this came to mind because of a recent conversation. Not even a conversation; it was more or less a text that happened. See, I've been trying to get individuals to come on the show so that way we can do interviews just like we did today with you. Other individuals have been like, yeah, I'm excited. Let me go ahead because I built this and had worked out throughout all the trials and stuff with all of the other comics and everything, have built something that's very, very profitable and big. Well, not profitable yet, but, you know, you speak things into existence. You know what I mean?
Come on.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's very profitable and it's working very well. I consider our podcast to be the best looking, best sounding podcast and definitely organized properly. But when you ask them to come on, it's like they have this, I'm not sure, animosity, or they just look at you and be like, no, I don't want to be associated with something like that.
Look at God.
Now I know like David has his
We don't want
songs
that
about
stanky
building,
ass around us.
and then we all are entrepreneurs in our own way. With Kita having her own books and T-shirts, and David and his music, this podcast, you with BSF, you know what BSF stands for, right? There we go, yeah.
Hey.
You know, but
You
I
ain't say
found
nothing
out.
about Claudine.
Hello.
Yeah, Claudine.
She just
What's
changed
she
her
doing?
name to
She,
Claudine.
Yeah,
she
Claudine.
shit.
the
She has Claudine.
Claudine
It's her
is
name.
giving y'all that sexy from the garage. She'll do a stand-up show in the garage on your ass. You know what I'm saying?
You know, so
She be having them men losing their teeth.
so my
Literally. They denture. I seen a man his denture fell out on the line. His
My
denture
Lord.
fell out his mouth.
My lord.
did the dentist really fall out?
Yeah, them old men, they be turned up. Be done took them pills from the gas station. They be done shot off on their phone. I seen them.
So well, and to Claudine and her shows where the old men dentures.
The rhino pills. I'm just taking them rhino pills.
Right. So my thing is this: we all have been building, but what has been you all's struggles? And I'll go ahead and share mine. I'm not going to say anybody's name, but if you just so happen to be looking, thank you for giving us this topic. You know what I mean? So if you're actually out there watching, and I appreciate you for watching, and thank you for giving us this topic that we're getting ready to talk about today. It just so happened that it's about you. Yeah. Okay. So I found it very difficult to receive rejection when it comes from stuff that I'm doing. It's like, okay, well, listen, I'm asking you, what happened?
No, you heard what she said.
What happened?
We'll get there. Okay.
Oh, that was no. It's just that I don't know if it's me because I always got to sit back and think about why do I feel the way I feel. They have a right not to want to be associated with what we are doing here, but I think I probably want to know the why. What would be the reason why you would not want to be or participate ever? You know what I mean?
Which shirt did you have on when you asked them? Because plaid shirts is kind of like serial killer type.
They kind of throw people off.
If you don't have a solid color shirt, I'm scared of people with plaid shirts. Like, I'm sitting here, I don't know if you're going to stab me or shank me or what. So, do you wear...
David, you ain't
plaid
shit.
make you think about picnics. Why do you even... That's a happy place.
I didn't say that.
That's a happy place. Why would you think about serial killer? You need to get your life together.
Really,
because
Leroy, try wearing a solid color shirt, bro. And watch how your life change. Because you
my gosh.
No,
I'm not crazy.
What you about to say?
Man, y'all always think I'm joking, bro.
He's
Bro,
I was about to.
I've been to acting classes.
Okay.
Lots of them.
Okay, so
And blue is the most, that makes people feel loyal and safe. I know the police blue, but blue makes people feel loyal and safe.
I'm going to audiology tomorrow.
You gotta study these colors, man.
all right, well,
When you ask, that's the only thing I know.
No,
Because you're such a nice guy, bro. That's all I could think of.
I just got to be the plaid shirt.
Yeah.
Why else would they not?
Most melanated people don't wear plaid shirts, bro. Melanated people.
That's a lie.
Are you talking about in your business? You wondering why they don't want to join you in your business?
no. It's just like even if it's like if you have
Even to be a guest.
special, right, just to be a guest, you have a specialty that you deal with, and I would like to talk to you about that particular specialty you have. But when you come back, you be like, well, no, I don't. I thank you for the offer, but I don't want to be associated or participate in what you have going on. So it's like, well, what is it that we have going on that made you? I don't give a.
See.
Well, am I not supposed to give answers? Because you asked questions.
No. I'm just saying. What
type of people are you asking?
I can understand that.
Are they super religious people?
I don't know. He might be. I don't know. But nonetheless, I don't know what his background is.
So it's a guy you want.
So nonetheless, it's
what?
I always tell
I can help you, bro.
Listen,
I got to know the details.
Don't even worry, because people don't want to be a part of your greatness.
Let them talk to me, bro.
It's fine.
I did sales all my life since the age of 7, bro. Okay, no, don't tap into the resource.
No, it's okay.
I just say, if you ain't fucking me, feeding me, and paying my bills,
right?
You don't make no decisions here.
What you doing?
That part. Shit.
So from a business standpoint, there can be many different reasons.
Let's talk.
Many different reasons. But it's actually a blessing to you if you pay attention because they're showing you. You don't have to go look for the target market. It's showing itself to you.
Okay.
I remember we were on the same show. It was me, you, and another comedian. And you remember me saying, "Hey, I would rather you guys not go too far into the antics that you guys normally remember that." I don't want to call the name of that show. It was me, you, and Jen.
Okay.
But that was not a hit on them. That was more so making sure that my brand stays intact for my followers. So sometimes it's not even a direct rejection because of you. It's because my brand is, for lack of a better word, wholesome or family oriented. Or, you know what I'm saying? So it would tarnish my brand and people will look at me like it's off brand for him. Right. Like even now, I believe that some people are like, "Oh my God, I can't believe Jay on the show." But it's okay because I have, thank God, branded myself well enough that if those people have something to say, I'm still okay. So it could be many, many, many different reasons, and it's not altogether a bad thing. It's like I was having a clubhouse. I was invited to talk on the clubhouse, and we were talking about follow-ups. I have a cleaning company, so sometimes I don't get it right. You know what I'm saying? I don't clean it how I'm promising them the moon and the stars, and they don't even feel like they got a piece of sand. But I'm thinking I didn't hit it right on the head. So I was telling them it's okay to say, hey, why? What was it that deterred you, so that I may be able to go and rectify that, or not even rectify that, help me out in the future. You know what I'm saying? It's a learning type of situation. It doesn't have to be something bad, but we take it that way because you hurt my feelings.
Right.
This is my baby. This is my project. Everybody love it. You should love it too. And if you don't love it, something wrong with you. What I do wrong?
Right.
You didn't do nothing wrong. Do you eat every food out there?
No.
Do you drive every car out there?
No.
Exactly. You're only going to get what you like. And there's nothing wrong with that company that you didn't buy from. They just want for you.
Right.
And they're okay with it.
Come through, architect.
And didn't I say
All
that
right.
it probably has something to do
The
with
architect
possibly
that
with his
re-rich
brand.
your soul. So what he said, Leroy.
Wait. Keith was talking.
Remember I said it probably has something to do with his brand. He just didn't fit the platform. I mean, that's exactly what I said. It don't have to be a specific reason. And I tell him, don't get caught up in that. Don't get offended. It's okay. If not right now, maybe later. And if not later, it's fine because the show will go on.
But my thing is this. Here's my thing, right? And I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong.
Oh my Lord!
It's so.
Here we go.
And I don't want to say that I'm. I don't want to say that I'm stepping on toes. But at the end of the day, if I ask and be like, "Yo, do you want to get on?" and we about to do the pop, you be like,
Right.
well, "No, you don't get back to me."
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna be like, "Ooh, I really want to say it."
Bro, I can make a phone call, bro.
I mean, you already said it. You can say it.
Yeah. Oh, fuck them!
See?
No. But I be feeling some type of way about it, man. But you bring some clarity.
That's because they didn't hurt
to
your
it.
feelings. You personally hurt. That's why.
You think that's what it is? I could be
know
like,
that's
yeah.
what it is.
I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you,
Everybody
I'm not
for
from
you,
the
it's
street,
fine.
but I know people from the street, so it ain't nothing. You want me to make a phone call, you just give me a name.
Raul,
Yeah, that's-
can we,
Rod, yeah, calm
Rod,
that
can
down,
we,
Rod. Yeah.
Because you
know.
got to think about
Right,
it.
don't-
For everybody who says no, there's
just wanna just go buy
10,000
a
people that says
non-plaid
yes.
shirt.
So then
Okay.
you really
Wait a minute,
look
y'all
at the
talking
whole
over
scope.
talking to each other.
You look at the whole scope of everything. That one person saying no, and you got 10 people for every person that says no. You're still blessed. You're still in a good space. You're still
Right.
not failing.
True. That's true. All right then. Well, yeah. So have you all been through what I have going through right now?
No, well, Leroy, a lot of people don't mess with
I'm
me,
going
bro.
through a lot of shit.
I sit in my oneness, I sit in my loneliness, bro, and it's just meant to be that way, and I'm okay with it. A lot of people don't work with me, so I'm happy whoever the universe send my way, and that people. That's why you always hear me saying gratitude, man, because I know a lot of people don't. I seem to have a little too much confidence, and people not too excited about confidence and happiness. For some reason, they just don't want those two things together. So a lot of times, I'm a lonely person, bro, and I'm cool with it.
Oh, what about y'all? No,
I definitely have.
Oh, okay.
I can remember tons of people, and I mean gobs, ample amount of people that when I was starting doing, just take it, for instance, Authors in Art. Oh, that's just little old Jay. But what I tell them is, and I say this to them, it is not coming from a hurt place. It would behoove you to partner with me now.
Yeah, you put that
because I know that I'm not going to stop.
Right. I'm scared of that word behoove. I know that means.
It's not a Negro term.
That's when somebody got your soul in their hand and the palm
they
can
not
squeeze
playing.
it.
behooving folks?
You could squeeze it if you want it.
It is not a Negro
I
term to
do
be
not play
those-
with that word.
All those people are
So
now
it would
doubling
behoove
back
you.
around now. But now guess
And
what
they
they
missed
are?
the train. Thought.
They're clients, not partners.
Come on.
I was gonna say thought.
Exactly. So now they paying
Thirsty
you, right?
hoes
I'm
over
about
there.
to add something
Come
on to what I normally
Yeah.
charge.
Make 'em
Just
work.
because.
Make them work.
Exactly. That's what I told them.
Hey,
They gonna
that's how-
pay you one day.
Because you
Exactly.
could have been a
Mr.
part.
Architect. That's the
Cut
same thing I see. I'm sorry.
Who was cutting them off? I
No,
thought
it's all
y'all
good,
over
it's all
talking
good.
each other now. Goddamn.
You could have been a part of this.
Yeah, you can
That's
buy-
the beautiful part of
Right.
it. You could have been a part of this,
Yep.
and because you're not, you
You
are
finna
just
pay
like
me.
the person that I do not know. So your price is going to be blah, blah, blah. No, I can't come for
through.
free.
Right.
No, I can't come host. No, I can't give you the. I want to ask you some questions. How long this conversation going to be? An hour? That's going to be $75.
There you go.
Minimum.
There you go.
Because you said it that way.
And just to think, people used to do head in the back seat for 10.
Right.
See?
Wow.
And I just want to say, I will come for free, but your spirit got to be right.
Shit, if they paying people $50 at McDonald's, prices need to go
And
up.
that's cheap.
Yeah.
So that does make sense. I appreciate that. This is kind of like a therapy session for me. Now, in reference to, I'm Musan, goddammit.
Bro, I need a piece of. I'm gonna start bringing a pad because I can write down bullet points and I won't interrupt people.
So has there been like difficulty with, like, I understand that people don't want to come because of those choices. I had the same situation. Like, okay, well, it's me. Why don't y'all come to like free shows at the Comedy Zone, stuff like that? You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, we're offering you a free show on a Tuesday or Wednesday. You can't say there's nothing to do. There's something right here for you to do for free. You don't have to come out of pocket, and you get a decent show. It's not Martin Lawrence or freaking whoever the mainstream comics are. These are the people that go to work with you every day, come to the Comedy Zone, and stuff like that, but yet you all don't want to come out and show your support.
Think about it. Chipotle offered buy one get one free burritos too one day, but guess what? That day you ain't want burritos, right?
Damn.
You didn't have a taste for burritos, so guess what? You didn't go take advantage of the free burrito, right?
Yeah, but even still,
It's
but I didn't partake about it, but I know Chipotle not hurting for money because they're able to offer it, and enough people, just like you said, when it happens. Like, but when you go do a comedy show and there's 10 comics on there, and those 10 comics that invited over 500 to close to 600 people to come to, and nobody wants to come out on a Tuesday or Wednesday, what is the explanation for that? That is like, and then it happens week by week. There is no real reason to keep doing that.
Right.
If you can't get the support from your community to jump on board. So, like, what would be the best way to get the community to jump on board with doing shows? Maybe stop doing them for free, maybe.
I don't know about that.
I think it should be more
Just keep
advertisement from the owner.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing.
I got my own. Like, every question y'all got is coming from a business.
That's
marketing.
Well, that's what. Ain't nothing changed. Just use your brain and whatever.
What that tells me is, and I use this for myself, we buy things, we support things, or follow things because there's a personal connection from us to that thing. So then, if you really want to talk about it, what personal connection did I not create for these people to want to come and support me whatever I do? So when that happens, you can say I started a sock business, and they're gonna buy the socks because your name is on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What have I not done to make this connection? Branding ain't nothing but like brainwashing and making you feel like it's heartstrings.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Oh man. See, I know for sure. Then that explains a lot because I ain't done nothing.
But you got to come up with something
within
creative.
my community. Huh? No, I came up with the Signal 27 show. We live.
No, I'm talking about like something that you say if you had a nonprofit organization, and you told the people if y'all come out, I donate X amount of like $1 or 20 cents or whatever for you coming out to my show. I count the number of people, and that's what I put in this organization. That's one way to do it.
Something, and this is, I'm totally making this up. Let's say the last Leroy said, hey, I'm going to teach youth how to perform comedy on the stage. Now, this man is in the community. He helping our youth become something. The parents get a chance to go do something while they're with you. You know what I'm saying? You're pulling now on my heartstrings. And now I have a personal reason to want to follow you. So then whatever it is that you do, Claudine, you know, he's the one that does it, the comedy with the kids.
My shoulder. We're going to be dating.
Hell no.
It's been a minute for Claudine.
I ain't got no dentures, but
hold on to your teeth.
Hold on.
What if you did mentoring for the children once a month based on people coming out?
I mean, that was just an example. It could be anything. But just pull on something personally to the people, and they will do it. I promise you.
Oh, okay.
Keep
Sounds like a
promise.
plan. Eat
Said
promise.
promise.
Now, what are you like? Like we were speaking about the actual demographics within the community. What do you think are the differences between like Caucasian people and black people supporting you? Because I've noticed even still that I get more support from, now this is outside of family, you know what I mean? Because family don't really.
They don't.
You know what I mean? But when it comes down to like the support, like it's harder to pull African Americans to come support you versus does Caucasians. Is because, like, what are your thoughts on that? Like, I just don't really understand as to why we would get more support from Caucasian people than we would from our own people. Why are you looking at me like that?
What we getting at it?
You asking the architect, right?
Yeah, I'm asking everybody that's on the panel.
Because we always want to know what we getting out of it.
I'm gonna tell you to get naked and wear a tutu.
What?
See,
That's why. That right there just answered your question. That's why.
Come on,
You haven't
man, for
created
real,
enough
yeah.
buzz. You gotta create the buzz. Our people want to see something.
So even we just did an event. We did. We have what's called Network and Chill, a vendor marketplace.
It was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
We do it every last Saturday of the month. And we were at Manifest Distilling. Most of the vendors were black, but we had some trickle in people from stuff that was just going on in the city because we're downtown, and they were white people. White people, those white people, they came in and literally was like, "Give me that, and that." They ain't asked what the price was. They knew they wanted it. We, for some reason, think that it's a. We can talk about it. We can negotiate this.
Right.
thing.
Everything.
Let's make a deal.
Haggle.
Right.
They want to haggle everything.
Right. And I don't know where that comes from, but I just know that it exists.
Right.
Whereas the white people are like, if I can't afford it, then I just won't get it. But they're not saying bring the price down just for me.
Right.
So I don't have an answer, but I know that it's definitely out there for sure.
Right. Well, there is a big disparity, and we can trace this back to generational wealth. We can trace it back to free labor, and people didn't manage their money well. So most melanated people, they're coming up from the ground up, like apartment, not even a house. Whereas some of our non-melanated brothers and sisters, they have houses and stuff. I got coworkers that tell me they never had to pay a mortgage. So I know my parents. And people lost houses. I look at them every day and somebody else is living in it. So I said the number one thing I'm going to do for my grandchildren is make sure they have houses where they don't pay rent or mortgage. That's what I can do in this lifetime. That being said, that's no excuse. A lot of us melanated business people, what I don't like is when you don't give me a price list. You won't tell me how much something costs. Let's talk about it. Like, let me know the cost. If it's reasonable and I want it, I'm gonna pay for it, no matter what it is. I paid $35 for a T-shirt today that had Bob Marley that was made. I really didn't want to pay the $35, but I wanted to support the God in her business.
So the question now I have for you, David, is what was in your mind at the exact time that you stated you did not want to pay for, but you did it because you wanted to support.
Yeah.
So my question is like, it has to be something it's something small. I'm not sure
it's not small.
If we operate out of a place of scarcity, like, okay, well, I'm not sure if this is going to be my last dollar. Like, I don't think Caucasians really walk in that type of financial mindset. It's like, okay, well, yeah, your shirt $35, and first thing I think about T-shirt $35. What make me think that that's too much for a T-shirt? Is the question. Like, what did you think?
Yeah.
Why
the
was
price may not be too much, it's just not for me. What I spend on
We're going to
clothes.
take away his headphones on the next set.
Yeah.
He hollering.
I'm not, okay, I want to
really
make sure y'all hear me though.
Oh, the neighbors
But
hear you.
we run into a bit of trouble when we start making a comparison between non-melanated people and melanated people. Okay, that's just like in parenting. If you have two children, you don't compare your children. All right? We haven't had a lot of therapy, and it's a slow growing pace. Some of us melanated people that have the guap or a little extra, we go ahead and pay it. And there's a lot of us that overmark the price of our products. There's enough markup in it where we can make decent money and eat. But we will run that number up because we feel like that's the last item we gonna sell. Whereas for me, you see my unit on Belize shirts are $15, right? I got people that give me $20 and won't take no change back. And other people tell me they should be $25, But it's more so I want to get that message out more than I want the money. So there's a learning curve. you know, we've been knowing about learning curves all our life, but we didn't know it applied to us as beings, as human beings. We got a major learning curve. But, you know, on the financial space, we are growing, we are investing. There's going to be a change like you never saw before. Shout out to Earn Your Leisure. They made it to the Breakfast Club. When I see the Come Up series and Mark Monroe on the Breakfast Club, it's like game over. We got a lot of people in the financial space. So I say be patient with each other. And if we can, let's not compare each other. Let's just say some people don't respect business practices. And there's also one guy, Arthur, he shared negotiate everything. Because that's where my joke come from about people talk about people not saying their name. Someone was saying people are cheap, and I felt like it applied to me because I was doing business practice. And I'm like, yo, I negotiate everything. Even when I go to the non-melanated people and buy my shirts, I buy in bulk. So they reduce the price or they give me shipping free. Okay? Now, so everything is negotiated. When I buy beats from certain people, if I buy a large quantity in bulk, they give me a discount on beats. So, you know, as a businessman, I have to ask you for the best price because I can afford to buy the big package. Okay? So we just got to have some understanding with each other.
So with that T-shirt that you paid $35 for, did you ask them for a discount?
Oh, no.
Why not?
Because I looked at her thing. She wouldn't get that much traffic. And sometimes, especially at a flea market booth, and you've been there all day and you don't sell nothing, just like the brother I got these shades for. Mm-hmm. It was $25 for two, but it was $15 for one. So I went ahead and got two. Oh, thank you for spending money with me. He said, how long you been coming here? I said, I've been coming here off and on. He said, man, I've been here 10 years ago. Why you never shop with me? I said, no, I talked to you 10 years ago. I said, because I don't buy stuff. I said, I sell stuff. But because I had this character, Raul, that I need to dress up a little bit, I'm going to get these from you. You see what I'm saying? He felt so good. You could feel his energy. See, I sold it. I grew up selling at the flea market. So I know what it's like not to sell all day. You looking across from you and everybody else selling, you ain't. You know what I'm saying?
So again,
ahead,
what it sounds like, there was a personal connection, which is what I was saying,
Exactly.
as to why people would do that. So then you have to ask yourself why, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
What did I not create to make?
So with Leroy and his brother that he wanted on the show, he can explain, look, we building with our community, we learning, Signal 27, we streaming. What you have is so valuable that there's people that look just like you that been deprived of information, but we starting to learn. And if you would just give a few moments of your time, it's going to be so beneficial for so many people.
That sound like begging.
There's the architect right there.
No, I'm just being real honest.
When you
There's
say
the
it sound
architect.
like
It
begging,
doesn't.
what exactly are you saying sounds like begging?
But it was like, listen, man, we about to blow up, man. Everything is everything, you know. No, I'm just saying, like, we out there in the
I hear what you're
community, we
saying.
out there doing all of this stuff. Now, all I'm asking you, brother, just give me just a minute of your time.
You sound like you on your knees.
I'm
like
just saying,
when
just
the
give me a
football
second
anthem
of your
was playing.
time. I'm just waiting on
I was
just come
on
on,
my
just give me
2 feet.
30 seconds, 45 seconds. I just want to ask you about
I
4
bet
5.
you I close that guy.
It just sounds like you can.
Give me his name. I bet you I
Nah,
close
I'm not
him.
about to do that. But I'm just saying it just raises some topics and some questions as to why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling in reference to the things that I've been building and the request for getting those individuals to be at least guests on the show. You know what I mean? So nonetheless, though, there was a lot of good information that was shared. For all of those that are watching,
be the only
just
one.
make sure.
He may not be the only one that has that type of background.
Yeah. We
Well,
get
it's a
somebody
city,
else.
The other
right.
people.
Right, you're
Yeah.
right.
And
You're
you
right.
may just be hating on you.
And I don't think it's necessarily hate. It's just that maybe I'm in a position or I'm in a situation in my mind to where I end up getting, a little salty about something. I feel like we as blacks don't understand the meaning of unity,
my friend, Selah.
and we don't
Selah,
support each other
okay.
due to jealousy. That's Selah. Hey, what's going on?
She was one of the vendors yesterday at the.
Hey, Selah, how you doing?
Ain't say lie.
Yeah, you put a lot in the
She
in the
said,
comments. Yeah, that's.
She said, I'm an abstract artist. Most of my clients are Caucasian people. I would love it if we as blacks could support more. A lot of us African Americans still have that slavery mindset.
Okay, and that's that scarcity mindset. I feel
Well,
that we
Neely,
have.
Neely Fuller Jr., if you all want to look him up, he tell you to go to the Caucasian because they the one got the money.
Okay, well, boom,
And
there you go.
He tell us not to judge each other, how we survive in this system.
Have we clearly articulated the value in what we have? I think that's a valid question that should be brought up. I can't make you see the value. Only you can see the value. So I'm gonna use this as an example. Okay, we know you guys do the Signal 27 show every Sunday. We know what time you come on. You know, we watch. But then even outside of that, what do they do? What you know what I'm saying? What's going on behind the scenes? You gotta tell the people. You can't if you don't tell them, they will make it up.
Right.
And if they make it up, they will get it wrong. So even when you say introduce yourself, I say I'm a serial entrepreneur. All these things, I'm telling you the value in me.
Right.
It's not enough just to do. You got to do and say.
Right.
That's what branding is. Burger King, they tell you you can have it your way. McDonald's, they tell you we're a billion burgers served. You not making that up, but you think you did. They actually tell you what to think, which creates the value subconsciously in your brain. So again, I read a book. It's called Question Behind the Question. It always goes back to you. What am I not doing to get the benefits or receive what I want to receive? So what did I not do to place the value in your mind that says I need to be on this show because of the value that I see in this show? If they don't see the value, it's not their fault that they don't see the value. It's your fault that they don't see the value.
Okay, that makes sense.
like that.
That's great.
That's the inner. Thank you, architect. That's the inner self.
Yes.
That's the inner work.
Yes.
Man.
Okay.
But see how he took 30 seconds to explain that? And you took like 30 minutes. I'm just saying.
Well, I do some heavy lifting though.
He's
I
the
do
subject
some
matter
heavy
expert.
lifting.
Brandon
I go
is his
into
thing.
history, the cause, the why, and effect. Like I go to the root.
The root of the.
Look at my roof.
So, moving on, I want to first thank you all for your expertise, giving us some of your mindset, but we're about to go ahead and get ready to close the show. So we have our segments that we have coming up. First is going to be David Emmanuel's segment. His segment is Health Hacks with David Emmanuel. You got any health hacks you want to give us, David?
Hack him, David.
Yeah. The number one health hack is to learn semen retention.
My Lord.
Transmute your sexual energy. That's the highest energy. You still can be intimate with your mate. You're going to have to breathe and squeeze the muscles, all them lower muscles. I'm squeezing mine right now. And you're going to have to ask your goddess.
I was doing a kegel too. Oh my gosh.
You're going to have
You were squeezing yours?
I was squeezing too at the same time.
Ask your beautiful melanated goddess to slow that thing down a bit because you know they got that hydraulics back there. And that thing just be bouncing.
I slow it down now.
And breathe together. And a lot of times you don't even have to have sex. You just sit across from each other Indian style and look at each other's eyes and smell each other's breath and feel each other's energy.
Whole semen on me, I'm busting out the house.
Listen.
That's the strongest energy. And that is a health hack.
Okay.
We don't always have to. Okay, you know what I'm saying.
No,
Connect
we
with
don't.
each other on a spiritual level sometimes.
Everybody ain't
you
in
know
church.
these ghosts you keep telling me.
What's on?
I'm just saying.
The
You said
semen
connect.
ghosts?
I got to connect with my wife's like living ghosts now.
Yo, they got tantra. They got all type of sutra.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Man, I ain't holding on to nothing.
You talking about manifesting? If you all don't know, I got a phone call. I don't. But the author stuff is
Hold
coming
on,
quicker
don't
than we
grunt
think.
like that. Not next to
Well,
me
I'm
when you
just-
ain't done nothing.
After you just squeezed your muscles.
Your muscles.
Okay, you just squeezed your muscles and calm down now.
I'm just saying things
over
are
there talking
happening. With this semen
Your
retention,
damn left
things
cheek
are
gonna be
happening
right.
almost in real time. I literally went on Facebook and said I need a writer that will write something complete and finished.
Yeah, I
the
saw
next day, me and her was on a set, and neither one of us was supposed to be there. And she's gonna write for me. It's just stuff like that is happening. It's just.
I think if Oz is still watching, Oz said something that was very profound, and he doesn't understand. He probably don't understand how profound it was. He said that he refused to download the Bible app on his phone.
Yes,
and that's the same phone he watched his porn on.
That's
and it's
brilliant. That was brilliant.
It's just I'm gonna be real honest with you. If I'm semen retentant. I don't need to have no electronics around me at all.
Oh, you can still have sex while you're retaining your
The
semen.
whole point of sex is
Where's it gonna go?
To get it
through your
in
body.
there.
It goes back over your spinal cord, up over your head, and circulates through your body.
Right. I don't want to
You'll
throw
be
up
like a
my own
superhuman.
semen.
Okay.
I've never heard of
That's
it.
a
I'm
life
gonna have
force.
to look into that.
Right.
It's a life force.
All
Please
I know
do
is
your
that,
research.
All I know is that if I go to sleep and I'm thinking about the wrong thing, that the spirit being's gonna
Listen,
get me.
I tell you what you do. You put a glass of water next to your bed. You take camphor and stuff they use to keep mosquitoes away. You sprinkle that around your bed, and that keeps the succubus energy out of your dream, so you don't accidentally discharge. There's a whole science. There's a whole science to this thing. You know, a girl was trying to shine on me in Clubhouse. She was trying to make fun of me, and she asked another dude, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I know about that. I'm doing that right now." 2, 3 other younger dudes, way younger than me, and she was busy trying to make me look like a fool. I said, "Okay, go ahead."
What they look like though?
I don't mean looking at no dude.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying because most of the time you get a fat, ugly motherfucker.
Oh my God!
Of course,
This semen gonna be
yeah,
ridiculous.
he gonna be forced to do it because ain't no chick ain't about to sit up there. But I'm about to climb on this fat dude.
Bro, you got to
God.
love people for their inside. We're spiritual beings before we are human beings. You got to get past that and all the judgment and all that. We got to operate in
All
love.
I know, if a man's semen go up his spinal cord, I don't want him.
Yeah, it's going in the wrong direction.
So you got semen in your head right now?
Right.
Semen all up in me, bro.
Oh, wait.
I'm about 150 days plus in, bro. When I do decide to bust. Last time I came out, my goddess was like, wait a minute, you not retaining no more? I said, no, baby, it's over. You about to get this work. You know what I'm saying?
So they got to start all over from scratch.
Right, yeah, from scratch. Got to rebuild it up.
I ain't got no more semen. Okay.
Oh God, got to work on my manifestation.
Oh my
Let me hold it.
Hey, they was laughing at me when I was talking about this vegan stuff and all that. When what happened when they looked into it and started feeling that energy? Hey, it's gonna come around.
So what do the women do?
Not come around. The women can do the same thing. They have the same. In fact, I learned from this beautiful woman that taught me on Instagram. I was like, wait a minute, this is.
So you
So
learn
what
from a woman.
what we gonna do? Hold what?
You learn from a woman.
What we holding back?
Hold
His dick
that
while
thing
he
back.
trying
That
to-
orgasm that y'all have about 10 or 12 at one time. Circulate it. Don't let that out. Don't get wet. Get dry.
They can't help it, David. I don't think it.
They can't help.
No, they can't.
There's women that do it. There's women on here that train.
And them women are lying.
No, bro, they not, bro.
I'm good.
Okay.
Mess
It's a
around.
whole
right,
community.
ladies.
They
Train
can't
your
think
coochies,
right because all that semen in their head.
And that's what it is.
I'm gonna tell you, I'll be
That's
clearly
a
mine.
major life hack. It was a woman that on here. She said, "I wrote books. I started a business." She named all the stuff.
Because
started.
she ain't fucking. When you're not fucking, you got a lot of time. Think about it. A lot of times, if you
And
just
how
sit up
does she look?
Hello.
I can't remember how she looked, but I don't think she.
That, you just answered the question.
Right.
If you don't remember,
I don't look at people like that, bro. No more.
that you still answering the question. If she was that beautiful, you would have remembered.
I'm
Right.
gonna find somebody beautiful and shorty, y'all.
Right, it's gonna take a couple years. We know.
No, it's not. When I show you,
You got too much semen in your head, David. I'm telling you.
You're gonna look at him, and next thing you know, you're gonna go home. It's gonna be like, yeah.
Hey, that's one of the best hacks aside from decalcifying your pineal gland.
All right.
Those two things, you will be litty.
Right.
No cap.
At the end of the day, if you can show me how to throw a fireball like Ryu or Kid from Street Fighter, then we good. If holding my semen will allow me to do it,
Oh my gosh.
then I'll do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Every time you hear that, you play the game,
Right
you're going to
there,
think it's
right there,
semen.
like
I
that.
cannot with y'all.
Hadouken, no,
And you
don't
just,
hold that
you just
shit.
chiming in. I cannot with y'all. Oh my gosh.
I should be ready then.
Oh my God.
Shit.
She said, wow, your whole body.
I'm like, I've been retaining so much shit. I'm like,
Oh,
I'm finna explode.
yo, she about to do the Chung Lee's hurricane kicks over there.
Her nickname gonna be Super Soaker.
Oh my God.
All right, y'all give
Finish
it
him.
up. Uh oh,
Exactly.
That's gonna be when he about to bust loose. What up, Charles? How you doing?
I'm good.
So, moving on. Last segment of this evening is going to be none other than Lakita Gordon's segment, Just Asking. She likes to pop on in there. Go on ahead and pop away.
Look at that. That's just so cute. I love it.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna give me some music. I'm jealous.
That's popping, ain't it? If I can find that dress, I'd be great. I keep saying that. I don't know where it is. Great. So, everyone, this is my segment, my favorite one, of course, because it's mine, where I come in at the end and ask the panel a question that they did not have, that they did not know beforehand. Oh, shoot. So, the question is, when it comes to business, do you consider bad service or a bad product worse? The worst? Which one? Bad service or bad product? For me, you can sell me a crappy product that I find is crappy after I get home. And if the service is bad, like, you can't get no business from me no more. Just saying.
But so which one is the worst though for you?
Service.
The service.
Yep.
David, that is. We'll talk about that.
Product to me.
Right. That was definitely a product. Yo. So, David, you want to go ahead and answer the question?
I sure would. That was a very interesting question. I wish I would have heard it because I was.
Wow. He's looking for Miss Semi
apologize,
retention.
God, I was trying to find
It's
that
okay.
thing because, you know, every time I got to prove my love.
That thing.
So when it comes to a business, is bad service worse than a bad product to you, or vice versa?
It's kind of like both, but since you may want me to choose, I'm going to say service because people remember how you treat them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think Maya Angelou might have said that, but that's true. You know, and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So service is the most important to me.
People will remember.
Lee
And
Rizzo.
I shall rise. My spirit. My name is Spirit.
I'm gonna need y'all.
Jello.
Listen, I'm gonna need y'all to respect the great.
You're right, man.
Sorry.
That's the way she was in the back on Poetic Justice. I can't believe that I was doing that. Never mind. All right.
Answer the question.
So, for me, what was it? Bad product or bad service?
Or bad service. Which one is worse to you?
Me, I would probably have to say bad service. I'm a stickler for a person's business having a clean bathroom. Now, a product, if the product is bad, I can always go back. Now, if I take the product back and the service is still good, I'm more inclined to go back with them because they were willing to give me a discount on such a bad product. But if I go there and you be like, well, no, you pay, you break, you buy, you know what I mean? And that's it. You know, so like for an example, I go to this Chinese restaurant called, well, I'm not going to name the Chinese restaurant, but I go there, but this was the first time I ever had got, like, they gave me the wrong order. And usually Chinese people, they be like, well, give me Chinese back. And they give you the new one, and then they give you the new stuff, but they don't let you keep what they fucked up. You know what I mean? They be like, no, you don't keep that. We take back. And then, you know, but he was like, no, you keep chicken. We make you that. You good. You know? And I was like, I looked around. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, you talk to me? You know? You know, but no, it was like, yo, they gave me, he went over and beyond. He didn't have to let me keep it. But the fact that he was like, no, we did mess up. You keep it. Here's something new. Just keep shopping with us. And that's where it all boils down to. So at the end of the day, it's the service. And like I said, we went to Atlanta. And we went, what's that woman's name restaurant? The woman's restaurant that we went to that's on...
from Escape?
Yeah, from Escape.
Candy Birds.
We went to Candy Birds' restaurant. And a lot of people always talk about how black people don't have good service when you go to their restaurant. But we went there. First of all, everybody that was in there who was serving was black. That's what I liked. That was one. Two, when I went there, all of the people that were there serving who were black were also a delight to talk to. Three, and then lastly, I went to the restroom because I always go check out the restroom before we order anything. Let me go check out the restroom. The bathroom was immaculate. I'm talking about clean. Somebody was always going in there like every 30 minutes, just making sure. Matter of fact, when I went in there to check, somebody was coming behind me. Like, no, we just checking the bathroom to make sure it's straight. I was like, well, I'll be damned. That's what I like. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if they would have brought out like a bad piece of chicken, I'd be like, well, listen, the chicken was burnt. If they were like, well, no, we don't have any more chicken, or can we replace it? It's all in reference to the service. If they are willing to correct their mistake, or if the product, they're willing to replace it or give me a refund, and they're doing it with good intentions, then I'm willing to go back to them. So I won't have to say service. I'm sorry it took a long time.
That was long as hell. Man. You said the same thing you
got some
started
of that
out
David Emmanuel spirit.
I was just about to say that.
It done jumped on him. Don't let the
I had
semen
to beat
retention
y'all.
jump on him. Keep the retention over there. Don't let that get on him.
Come on,
Claudine?
Keita, make him practice.
I don't know. I've been retending.
Keita, make him hold them
He
muscles.
wasn't here for the
hold
last
them,
one. We
Keita.
found a hole. We'll tell you about
Yeah,
it.
we tell you about the two-finger thing.
No,
Go
you
ahead.
ain't just telling about no goddamn
Yeah.
Ah,
We found the nooks and
shit.
crannies. Go ahead, Claudine.
Maybe y'all might as well just go ahead since now, because he
No,
gonna
wait,
want to
wait,
know
we're
about
gonna finish
this
the
shit.
segment. We'll tell him. We'll tell him later because it's not important right now.
Yeah, it didn't happen to me though, goddamn.
Okay.
Let's be clear.
Let's
would
make
be,
that real clear.
Mine would be product. Because during the time of COVID right now, I'm not getting out too much other than going to work and coming home. You know, if I have to go out, it's product.
Okay.
I ordered something offline and it looked like crap when I got it.
Damn that damn
You know,
dildo.
something that I didn't really want to spend. I spent the money for it, but I didn't expect it to look like that when I got it, you
Yeah.
know. So I returned it. They gave me my money back because my thing is I buy everything through PayPal. So it ain't going to be no fight. I don't even care.
Right.
You know, everything is done through PayPal. If I say I don't like it, they're going to give me my money back. So I would say product.
Okay.
What kind of product was it?
It was a dildo.
I think it was.
Leroy said it was a cricket dildo.
It wasn't a dildo.
Fucked around and got that.
It was a pasta maker that Sine wanted. She wanted a spaghetti pasta maker.
Okay.
You know, yeah, because them niggas don't. I mean, them children talking about they don't eat red meat no more and got me out buying turkey and making pasta. And shit.
That's the process. I did
I done
that.
bought all this beef and I'm gonna have to sit around.
Shut up.
I'm on the grill every damn day trying to cook this shit up.
Hey, why don't we have a comedian cook out like 3 or 4 of us and you cook all the beef for them and they eat it? Leroy and them and the rest of them.
What you gonna eat? Vegetables?
No, I don't. I'm gonna eat the air.
Can we let the architect answer? Oh my gosh.
I'm asking, ooh, this air delicious.
Delicious air.
What salt you put on this air?
This is alkaline air.
I ever had.
How you eat that? You got to slurp it up.
Alkaline air. Okay.
You know your stomach is.
You gotta walk around like this.
Yeah, as big as your fist.
Right.
Oh my God.
You know that, Leroy?
Nope, I don't. I just ate I ate a Subway sandwich and it had double the daggone steak on it.
Was it big as your fist?
No, it was probably way bigger than that.
All right, can we let the architect?
You're going architect.
Okay, so for me, I think I have to say service as well, because services are relationship based. Whereas a product, you don't really got to get to know nobody.
Right.
You just, it's easier to return a product than it is a service.
Right.
I can just go
Not at IKEA, it ain't. But
reformulate the bag or the packaging or whatever the case, but it's harder to come back from when somebody is personally, because it's a relationship thing, offended or mad or whatever the case may be. So it'll definitely have to be a service, and I think most people would probably say service.
Okay.
All right then. Who is How? Yes, it is live. How? And he said Walmart. It's everything. Nobody like going into Walmart. How?
Oof.
That shit is
I get
for
anxiety.
birds. You know what I mean?
I don't appreciate that.
Who? You don't like what? You got Walmart stock, don't you?
Yes, I do.
It ain't shit. Yo, so in closing, does anybody want to plug anything that you all got going on that's coming up in the future?
I ain't plugging
Leroy
nothing.
and I will
I'm
be on the
single.
March 27th show with what's the name of that TV? Oneness TV Network. They gonna get me.
You ain't got stock in that, do you?
No, he don't.
I can tell.
Hey, but I did do a skit with Oneness TV today. I want to shout out All Pro Studios. That's one of my coworkers from 26 years ago, and he been there ever since. And I went and laid a track to that goddess Denise, the track that she's writing for 3/5 I'm a Human. I think that's brilliant. I love that rap. I can't wait until the people see that. And I think that's T-Parks Naturals. You know that's always my home. So that's it.
All right, Keita.
What?
What you doing?
Y'all
baby
can
girl?
check Amazon for my book, The Other Side of Addiction, and on my Facebook page, Get Some. I got some things I'm working on that's coming up, and I'm finna go to jail.
Not a cop in jail.
Not
Good
right.
talk.
Claudia.
You gonna take yourself
I'm
to
just
jail?
hanging out with you guys, rolling where y'all take me. So
All right. Jason.
I'm only going to do 2. I can list a whole ton of them.
Right,
I'm only
we
going to plug 2. So every last Saturday of the month, you can meet us at Network and Chill at Manifest Distilling. This is a vendor marketplace with a twist. If you want to be a vendor, please let me know. And then it's free to the general public that wants to come and support. And we're in a distillery, so I'm just saying it's built-in fun because the bar's right there. And then lastly, coming up on May the 2nd, that is our annual I'm a Survivor benefit gala. We are working on that, and this is going to be the biggest one that we've ever done. Tickets they're already on sale, but that is going to be on May the 2nd at Cosmopolitan Ballroom. Come out dressed to impress, red carpet all the way to the nines, limos, everything. It's that kind of an event. So, and you can reach it at Blue Skies Foundation on all platforms.
All right, that'll work. And you all know who I am. I am the last Leroy, a.k.a. the last Leroy. I did that shit twice, right? You all can go, if you want to check out anything I got going on, you can go to my webpage at www.thelastleroy.com. It has all of my information on there if you want to book me, if you want to know what I got going on or know what I have done. Also, on my page, there's a link directly to the Signal 27 page. That is www.thesignal27show.com, where you'll be able to listen to all of our archived audio for past shows. Also, Big Real. All right, old head, you ain't shit. You okay? Yo, so also, we are live on all of your favorite live streaming platforms. That's Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and recently on Twitch. But you can also check us out following if you just want to listen to the audio on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, TuneIn, all of the podcasting platforms that you all like to listen to your all podcasts on. You can also check us out there. And just remember, we are Jacksonville's number one live comedy podcast. Who are we?
We are Signal 27.
And thank you all for tuning in. See you out next week. All right.
So,